Hello, in this video we are going to examine musculoskeletal system. He is my patient. I am going to do maneuvers on him. He is okay with me. First ask for patient details and his past history. First complete shoulder examination. In this we are going to inspect, palpate and range of motion and some maneuvers. First inspection. Inspect the shoulder and shoulder girdle anteriorly. Inspect the scapula and the related muscles posteriorly. Note any swellings or fasciculations or any muscle atrophy. Now palpation. Palpate the sternoclavicular joint medially, laterally the acromion, coracoid process and the greater tubercle. Palpate the subacromial bursa. Now ranges of motion. Flex your hand, do like this. Extend your hand at the back. Adduct and abduct. Do you have any pain?
No.
Internal rotation. Now external rotation. Now we are going to do maneuvers in shoulder. If you have any pain in the middle, please notify me.
Okay.
Now crossover test. Adduct your arm over the opposite side and look over the acromion clavicular joint. Look the muscles. Now we are going to see overall shoulder movement by Apley scratch test. Ask the patient to cross the hand over the opposite scapula. Do like this and this. Okay. Okay. Knee impingement test. Press the scapula with the one hand to prevent its dislocation and hold the patient's arm with the another hand. This compresses the greater tuberosity of humerus against the acromion. Hawkins impingement sign. Flex the patient's shoulder and elbow to 90 degree. This compresses the greater tuberosity against the supraspinatus tendon and coracoacromial ligament. Drop arm test. Ask the patient to abduct the hand up to 90 degree, then lower it slowly. Okay. Stop test. I will apply pressure over your hand. You want to resist this. Wrist and hand examination. A complex unit of small, highly active joint. First inspection. When the fingers are relaxed, they should be slightly flexed. Inspect the palmar and dorsal surfaces of the hand. Observe the contours of the palm, thenar eminence and hypothenar eminence. Look for any swelling or any deformities. Now palpation. Palpate the wrist joints. Palpate the radial styloid bone. Then carpal bones, metacarpals and phalanges. Take the medial and lateral aspect of the phalanges. Look for any swellings or bogginess or any tenderness. Now we are going to see ranges of motion over the wrist. Now do flexion, extension abduction, adduction. Okay. Ulnar deviation, radial deviation. Okay. Now maneuvers. First, hand grip strength. Hold my fingers. Give some pressure. This test is to look for the function of wrist, finger, flexors and the intrinsic muscles of the wrist. Finkelstein test. This is to test the function of the thumb. Hold your thumb. Do ulnar deviation. Thumb abduction. Show your hand. Resist my finger. Give some pressure. Okay. Final test. Show your hand. Give some pressure or compress over the median nerve. Fallon test. This is also to see the compression of the median nerve. Do like this. Look the second, third and fourth digits. Knee examination. First one, inspection. We are going to inspect the gait for smooth rhythmic flow. Stand and walk. Tibio-femoral joint, patella or kneecap. See any missings of hollow spaces. And the pre-patellar pouch. Now we are going to see some maneuvers. First, by side. Apply pressure on the suprapatellar pouch and apply medial pressure from the lateral side. Apply pressure to force the fluid into the lateral area. In this, tap and watch for fluid wave. Balloon side. This is to detect major effusions. Compress the suprapatellar pouch over the femur. Place your thumb on the other two fingers on the other side. Palpate for fluid ejected through the spaces next over to the patella under your right thumb and index finger. Now balloting the patella. This is also for major effusion of fluid accumulation. McMurray test for meniscal dimension. Flex the leg. Hold the knee and ankle with different hands. Tilt tibia medially and the lateral rotation of the heel. The internal rotation of the foot stresses the lateral meniscus. Now valgus stress test or abduction test. Place your one hand over the knee and another hand over the ankle. This hand is to stabilize the femur. Give pressure over medially over the knee and laterally over the ankle. Look for the movement of medial collateral ligament over here. Adduction or versus test. Stretch the patient legs over 30 degree. This is as similar to adduction test, that is vagus stress test. Give pressure over laterally and at the ankle turn internally or medially. Look for the lateral collateral ligament. Anterior drawer sign. This is to look for anterior cruciate ligament. When the patient in supine position, flex his hip and legs over 90 degree. Both the legs. Hold the tibia over the thumb and the remaining fingers at the back side. Give some pressure. If the tibia and see the movement of tibia forward or anteriorly. This test is to check for posterior cruciate ligament. Give pressure from anteriorly and to check the movement of tibia posteriorly. Lachman test. Place the knee at 15 degree and give external rotation. Simultaneously pull the tibia forward and femur back. Estimate the degree of forward excursion. Record the findings. If there is any further deformities or abnormalities, go with further examine and deeper evaluation. Thank you.